We are the paradoxical ape. Bipedal, naked, large-brained, long the master of fire, tools, and language, but still trying to understand ourselves. Aware that death is inevitable, yet filled with optimism. We grow up slowly. We hand down knowledge. We empathize and deceive. We shape the future from our shared understanding of the past. CARTA brings together experts from diverse disciplines to exchange insights on who we are and how we got here. An exploration made possible by the generosity of humans like you.
Hello, everybody. My English is not very good, but I try to give you some information about West Africa. And we have in my slide, the important word is colored. Comme ça, if I have a bad accent, you can understand. There you go. In the first, to show you, the circle is Senegal. I come from Senegal, and completely in west. In terms of discovery of human paleontology, West Africa seems to be a poor relative. Stone represent the only evidence for humanity. You have no bone. Why? No hominid anterior in our species has not found. I can give you some research about period colonial, and also since 1980, my colleague, a French colleague, Bertrand Debosc, and I. And now we have international research by the University of Geneva. In 1980, when the first Senegalese take his diploma and come for research Homo senegalensis, it's very difficult. Absence of hominid, why? We have a soil very acid, and also ferruginated, donc it's not a very good conservation. Cependant, in Niger, we have a dinosaur like Mauritania. Donc, absence of stratigraphy. When I come in 1980, everybody say in Senegal, in West Africa, no stratigraphy. It's not just. And the edge of the first settlement in Senegal proposed is 35,000 years. It's not enough. And also we have old bone, donc it's necessary to make investigation for correct this. The handicap. Discovery are uneven from the country another in West Africa. Archaeology in West Africa is concerned by the climate, by the landscape, and by the geology. Additionally, hampered of international research. I think if this continent, West Africa, no hominid, it's not interest for the big program of research. And also, now we have a very political insecurity in Mauritania, in Mali, in Burkina Faso, in Niger, etc. It's a big handicap for bring the team of a researcher. And also in West Africa, we have two zones. The first, in the north, we have the desert. In the desert, you can have many tools. The second zone is a Sahelian zone between desert and the savanna. You have also many tools. And the next, the third zone is the Sudanian, is a savanna. You can have also stone. But in the south, you have the forest and the mangrove. It's not, we don't have many discovery. Ainsi, archaeological discovery show the ancient politic present in West Africa. Two zones, donc desert and savanna. Maintenant, during the colonization, we have some military and administrator who work in Africa, and the first discovery are noted, and also some artifacts were sent in France or in London and so. And also first publication in French area, we have in 19, Dr. Ami, in autre 91 in Senegal, in Ivory Coast, and also we have some discovery we have presented. In Mauritania, you have the big handax of 260 centimeter, come from Taoudeni in Mauritania, who present in 1924 to the Museum of Sciences Naturales in Paris. And the conclusion is human mentality has passed all over in the world at the same stage. It's good. Donc, maintenant, il fallait trouver. Institutional research. After the military, the first plan in West Africa by Laforgue show the site in Mauritania, in Senegal, and also in the south, in Nigeria, Ghana, and also. But for this discovery, it's very complicated. Because in Guinea, we show a big handax with a trace of ferruginous. It's good. In Gulf of Guinea, Ghana, Togo, Dahomey, in 1954, also, some researchers say it's a lack of suitable rock, not very hard for have some industry. It's not also not in a good vision. And many researchers have happening since after 1980. After 1980, many archaeologists, African archaeologists, come from this sector after their PhD and their thesis, etc. And many discoveries were signaled in West Africa. The confusion is the difference in Acheulean or pre-Acheulean, Oldowayan, and also some researchers, when they prospect in the river, find some pebble and also write it's an Oldowayan culture or pre-Acheulean without handax and cleaver. It's not. It's a theory for this epoch at the first. And aussi, we have some old Hawaiian culture, pre-Acheulean, in Burkina Faso, in Ivory Coast, in Farabana. In Farabana, I see this site, it's not old. Donc, when the chercheur finds pebble without hand axe and cleaver, it's not necessary old Hawaiian. Acheulean in West Africa. For the north, so Senegal, Mali, Niger, and also we have many hand axe. And numerous of Acheulean have been reported with their typical soul tools. It's an area where raw material for making and water have been available. We have many silex, we have many quartzite, and also. And the main site in Sahara, like El Beed, is a field of hand axe. And in Senegal, we have at the first some 8 hand axe found before 1980. Alors, it's possible to comparison with Conso, where has all the beefers? It's a hand axe. It's not a very good theory, because all this researcher, all this discovery have no context stratigraphic. When in 1981, after my PhD in France, I worked some 5 years with a French geologist, and we try to find stratigraphy au Sénégal. And for say all others, it's not possible. There are not stratigraphy in Senegal, in West Africa. It is a theory. For this, we go to East Senegal, because if Senegal, we have the great river, and this river led many alluvial tools. And in 1973, a geographer can give all the terrace about this country. And not our proposition with DeBosc is to correlate geomorphological and stratigraphical observation in the field with geological formation. And also, we know that in this region, we have many tools. Because in 1948, one cleaver is found in this sector. And also, we try to connect geological formation with the tools observed. In this region, the old formation we can observe is a high alluvial level. We try to find tool in this level. We have not many tools. We have only some quartz. And this level, if you see, is in 50 meters on the valleys Amba Falime. Or we remark, if you have alluvial, after alluvial, you have erosion, we go to the formation. After another alluvial erosion, we have in the paysage 1, 2, and 3 system. And also, we see for the old system, we can try. After the erosion, we find in the glacis some artifacts, some hand axe and cleaver, like this. And if you see this formation, you have the hand axe, and you have here, on dit des gravillons, a ferruginate formation, like this. It's in this region, we have the water is rich in oxide, and aussitôt when the water go, the ferrugination begin and destroy some element. We continue. And in 1983, we have a good luck, because in the Ravel of Sansandé, we observe for the first time in West Africa the handaks in stratigraphy, in the clay level. When we find this site in Sansandé, the total of handaks in Dakar is 8, and the first day when we find Sansandé, we find 10 handaks in 2 hours. Donc, we see, it's not Lucy, it's not, mais in the country where no bone, etc., when we find a stratigraphy in Achelean, it's very big. Donc, we take one excavation in 1980, and we have the position of this, and we show also, we understand why how the material is conserved, parce que is in cuvette with clays, and also is a level not perturbed. We collect many instruments, and after this formation, we have the middle alluvial level with the formation. Now, in this, we have some cleaver and handaks for the population who live in this level. Also, we have the high alluvial level. You have here the Achelean of Sansandé, the Achelean, and also the middle level, and after. And all this formation is on the substratum, because after formation, we were in the humid period, after in dry period, erosion will destroy all the formation. And the last alluvial level now is in Sansandé. At the edge, the last alluvial level, 2 or 3 meter things are directly contact like another on the substratum. It can be seen is the current riverbed and tributary ravine. The elements that contribute are generally rather strong dimension, pebble and gravel, and also it's fantastic. Or the low alluvial level in Sansandé, where we have the site of Achelean. In this alluvial level, we find 20 handaks and cleaver in the, parce que the site of Achelean is in proximity. Donc, mais in the alluvial level, it's a Paleolithic indeterminate, parce que with his provient for all the sites in water. Bon, the last formation in this Palemé is clay loamy sand. It's also interesting because for the first, we have the last Paleolithic late Stone Age in stratigraphy, in this formation, as observed. Donc, the excavation can give this thing. Maintenant, we have Achelean in stratigraphy, we have all the Paleolithic in stratigraphy. How many age for this? We try to constitute one chronological cadre. If all of our research with Dubosc is observation about formation, observation about lithic and stone tool, and his correlation with level. We know, donc, we have dry period, humid period, dry period, and also we show with the dating of this formation. You know, many sondages in the sea show the variation of oxygen, and all this level isotope are we have his dating. If you have the variation of this formation, if you observe your formation, you can put this and you propose. It's a data, it's a date relative. Parce que in this epoch, in 1980, it's not possible to dating this formation. Your only proposition is the correlation and give a dating relative. We show the first cadre chronologique we published in 1984, and it's go to 300,000 with a high level, and the variation jusqu'à until Holocene. Since 211, great change, parce que with the problem in Mali, a great team of archaeologists come to Senegal. And with the Senegal, they have the proposal of Dibosc and Camara. He work in Falémé. We have the same coupe, the same formation are observed, the same formation now is a dating by OSL. This date confirms the date we have in dating relative. For the clay, for the last formation, but the Acheulean in stratigraphy, parce que c'est since 211. This year, for this years in this program, the international team find our Acheulean in stratigraphy in Saint-Sandé, and I think now the dating begin. I don't know if it confirms our proposition of give 240 for 1,000 for Saint-Sandé. You wait, in a few years, they confirm our proposition, or I think they confirm her proposition, parce que in this cadre, we have the same date. Datation absolue confirm the datation relative. Donc, I think for all the archaeologists, it's very important to take many times for observe your formation and interpreting this formation, peut-être before dating. It's easy to come in the field. You take your date, cuisine. It's easy, but I think the observation is very important for me. We have also another site in El Bayed. The program, malheureusement, is stopped by insecurity, but in a few years, he find the Acheulean in stratigraphy, and also he find some tools, handlags and cleaver, and also he find bones like elephant, war dog, hippopotamus, large bovidé, gazelle, crocodilian, etc. Is excavation for Mauritanian with Delemley in Paris, and now the program is stopped. And in conclusion, if we allow regional comparison, we can say that the date of the Acheulean of Saint-Sandé at the stage set between the 250,000 and 18,000, etc., 18 000 ans. The date proposed, this date, we can make one comparison with the two burned flint in the Mali, par Diop. He said that he give 282,000, etc. And the new date of the bone of Homo sapiens at 3,000 years in Jebel Hollywood. Donc, now, we don't research in the field Homo ergaster. I think there are no Homo ergaster in West Africa, peut-être, but Homo sapiens, mais it's, of course, of just research hypothesis. Mais, parce que when I come in 1980, I try to find Homo ergaster. I think also now I prefer research one old Homo sapiens. General conclusion. Since the 1980, several terraces have been identified. A chronostratigraphy ranging from Emis to the Holocene was established. And also, the first chronostratigraphy was based on the sedimentation of the alluvial, colluvial, and wine formation of the site. Since 2011, the team of Swiss, Helvetic, and French who work in the Falémé research. The program is human population and paleo environment in Africa. Is focusing on the Falémé Valley because it is significant chronostratigraphic, paleo-environmental, and also become the leader of the group, Sevry, etc. Present more the discovery of more 100 outdoor archaeological sites have been discovered in the Falémé and between Alingel and Missira. The same site we work with the Bosque in the past. All that of the assembly attributed to the middle and the late Stone Age, because since 211, the group, the team, work in the clay sediment, not of the old. It's a progress. He began with the recently, and now they arrive at the Acheulean level. All that are for assembly in the middle and the late Stone Age. Outside the Falémé, in the other West African side, the available digital chronological data are related to the same assemblage, middle, Stone Age, etc. And this data correspond with the date of Birimi in Ghana, Bilma in Niger, and Sangoma of Mali, and also we can connect this group. The problem, c'est qu'il y a the team, the group of chercheurs in West Africa are not numerous because many programs are closed before many reasons. Alors, I think in a few years, peut-être one, we can have the dating, absolute dating about Acheulean of Saint-Sandy. Je vous remercie. Thank you very much.